guys, we're back with lesson 31 in Algebra 1/2. We're talking about the least common multiple. Remember that the least common multiple means it's the smallest number that a couple of numbers, two or more numbers, have in common as a multiple. So, for example, 2, 3, and 5. Their least common multiple, also known as the LCM, is 30. Because that's the smallest number that all three of those numbers have in common as a multiple. The multiples of 2 are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, so on and so forth. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So those are their multiples. The smallest multiple that all three have is 30. Usually with small numbers, it doesn't take much to find that multiple. But with larger numbers, we need a little bit more help with that. So this is what you do to find the least common multiple of larger numbers. You start by writing your number out as a product of its prime factors. Then you take the prime factors that are found in each number, the greatest number of times it's used as a factor. Multiply them all together, and you're good to go. Okay, let me show you. For 18, 81, and 500. I'm going to start by writing them out as prime factors, products of their prime factors. The prime factors of 18, the first one is 2, then 3, then 3. If you can't do that in your head, go ahead and write it out. I'll show you with 81. The first prime factor of 81 is 3 because 2 can't go into 81 because it's an odd number. 3 goes into 81 27 times. 3 goes into 27 9 times. 3 goes into 9 3 times. So 81's prime factors are 4 3s. For 500, again, I'm going to do that over here because I want to make sure that I don't make a mistake on camera with you, although I know I make mistakes on camera a lot. Okay, 500 divided by 2 is 250, divided by 2 again, 125, divided by, let's see, 3 no, but 5 yes, is 25, divided by 5 again. So we have 2 2s and 3 5s. Okay, there we are. So those are the prime factors of these numbers. So I said that my next step is to take the prime factors of these numbers and to take each factor the greatest number of times it's used as a factor and multiply them all together. For example, the first one is a 2. It's used one time here, none in 81, and twice for 500. So that means the most times that it is used is twice. So I have 2 2s to start with, okay? I don't have 3 2s because it's the greatest number of times it's used as a factor in one place. Here it's used once, here it's used twice. So 2 is the greatest number of times. Okay, let's do 3s. Here I have 2 3s, here I have 4 3s. Well, 4 is greater. So I have 4 3s I'm going to write down. Okay, nothing else here, nothing else here. I've already used the 2s. Okay, 5s. So I have 2 5s here. I don't have 3 5s here. I don't have 5s anywhere else. So the greatest number of times is automatically those 3. Oops. Now I need to multiply. 2 times 2 is 4, times 3 is 12, times 3, times 3, times 3, times 5, times 5, times 5. When I multiply that all out, I end up with 40,500. That's a pretty big number. It would have been hard to come up with that if I didn't have some sort of mathematical rule that I follow. Okay, let's do the next one. 24, 55, and 80. So the prime factors of 24 are 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. I'm going to double check something. Okay, 55, its prime factors are 5 and 11. And 80, its prime factors are 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 5. So those are my prime factors of 80. Now I will write them out to find my least common multiple. So, let's start with the 2's. Here I have 3 2's. Here I have 4 2's. 4 is greater than 3, so I'm going to start with my 4 2's. Then I have 1 3 here, none anywhere else, so just 1 3. I have 1 5 here, 1 5 here. That means the greatest number of times it's used is once. So I have 1 5, 1 11 here, nothing else. So that's it. Now I multiply these all across, and when I do, the answer I get is 2,640. That's my least common multiple. Okay? If you want to cross these out once you've used them so you know which numbers you've used and you don't forget any numbers, that would be a great idea. Okay, the last example that they had was to multiply these prime factors and then find the least common multiple. So they want you to multiply these numbers to find what numbers they represent. We're going to skip that part. I just want us to find the least common multiple right now. So the least common multiple of these numbers, we'll start with 2's. I have 2 2's here, 4 2's here, and 1 2 here. So the greatest number of times it's used is 4 times. So I have 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. I'm going to cross out my 2's. I'm not looking for 2's anymore. I have 1 3 here, none here, none here. So 1 3. Cross out my 3. The next number is 5. I have 1 5 here, 4 5's here. So the greatest number of times it's used is 4 times. So I'll write out 4 5's. Then I have 1 7 here and 2 7's here. So the greatest number of times it's used, I'm going to have to go down to this side, is twice. Then I multiply all of these numbers together, all of these prime numbers, and that gives me, a big number, 1,470,000 as our least common multiple. Whee! Okay, I want you to pause now and do your practice. Okay, so for letter A, in your practice, you should have gotten 1,260. And letter B, 8,415. Let me know if you need any help with these practice problems. Okay? Have a wonderful day, guys.